Wrestling with AEW Double or Nothing. It takes place tomorrow in Glendale, Arizona at the Desert Diamond Arena. And if there was ever
I guess they couldn't follow WrestleMania because
if there was ever a AEW card, this would definitely be it. 10 matches, probably going to be 5 hours plus because AEW.
oh no, yeah, because it's AEW.
Yep. So and it's a very, like I said, AEW card. So no, let's not wait. Let's get into it. The pre-sale match: Megan Payne and Penelope Ford versus Anna Jay and Holly Cameron. Who wins, Kaliko?
Spontaneous combustion.
I go with Anna. I like Anna.
Anna J.
Yeah.
I mean, someone's got to cover her fat ass.
She has a bad attitude and a fat ass. Gotta love it.
That's what. Hey, her words, not mine.
Yep. That is a direct quote and a T-shirt for Anna Jay as well. So it's not it's not us objectifying. First match on the actual card. Women's Owen Hart Foundation Cup Tournament Final. The winner on a AEW Women's World Championship match at All In.
You know damn well who winning. Just know. Just know.
Mercedes Monet defeats Jamie Hayter.
You know damn well. Come on, man.
Yeah, definitely. All right, AEW World Tag Team Championship match. The Outsy Business, Bobby Lashley and Benjamin Shelton with VIP versus the Sons of Texas, Dustin Rhodes and definitely not Cody, Sammy Rhodes.
When did Sammy Guevara become a son of Texas?
I mean, he's from Texas.
Oh, shit. Well, there's that.
Yeah.
But with that being said, since it's not for their titles and it's for the Hurt's titles, the Hurt is going to put the hurting on Sammy. Sammy taking that pin. Sorry, bro.
When's the last time Sammy Guevara has been on AEW TV? It's like I'd like to know.
I mean, he's the double champion in ROH, so that it's kind of like what did Tony Storm say with Athena, the forever champion of ROH? That's what it feels like.
Yeah, that Jericho rope's not looking too good. AEW Women's World Championship match: Timeless Tony Storm with Lex Luthor versus Mina Shirakawa. This is definitely the match I'm looking the most forward to. And I'm sure that it's going to be 10 stars in any venue that it's going to be in. That being said, Tony Storm for the W. What say you, Kaliko?
Match of the night, Tony Storm, because they're setting up Monet and Tony. Which is going to be the biggest, if Mercedes win, we riot standoff in history.
Yeah, that might be debatable. Depending on where, I mean, it's going to be in Texas. I mean, Texas fans are not necessarily the rioty type.
But I can see them being the I don't like Mercedes type.
If All In took place like in Chicago or New York, yeah, that was.
Oh, Chelsea. See, Chelsea.
That's gonna be a if Mercedes wins, we riot type scenario. They might get away with it in Texas, but I mean, we'll see when we get there, I suppose. Alright, fuck the Revival, Cash Wheeler, Dax Hardwood with Stokely versus Daniel Garcia and Nigel McGuinness. If there was ever
when the fuck did Nigel come back, and when the fuck did the Revival need a manager? I'm lost now.
Well, I mean, first and foremost, I have no idea why Nigel McGuinness is in a paid preview match. That I could not tell you.
Getting them cobwebs out, baby.
Yeah, but I feel like Stokely being paired with FTR in AEW's mind. I'm just saying, in AEW's mind, this is the equivalent of Bobby Heenan being paired with Andre the Giant. That's what I think that they're doing. But
when in actuality, it's Chris Statlander's. I mean, there's sloppy seconds from Chris Statlander and Willow.
Don't forget that MGF had him for quite some time.
Man, they just passing him around like a blunt. I'm never.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but he actually started with FTR when they did the Pinnacle. That lasted like 3 weeks.
Oh, that faction that won. What the fuck was it called? Their version of War Games, and then it went nowhere?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. With that being said, FTR gonna whoop on Nigel's old ass because he's taking the pin.
Agreed.
I'm old too, so don't. Sorry, Nigel. I'm not. No shitting on you. I'm old as hell too.
Definitely no shade on Nigel McGuinness. Love him. Glad that he's able to compete. But this ain't that match for him. Mark Briscoe versus Rick Lachey in a stretcher match. Why this is a stretcher match, I have no fucking idea. It is. I don't know why Mark Briscoe is wrestling Ricochet either, but he is. But I don't see where Mark Briscoe is winning this match. So Rick Lachey.
There you go. That's why he's wrestling. You answered your own question. There we go.
Yeah.
I knew you'd get there.
Alright, shit's about to hit the fan. Anarchy in the arena. Twinkle Toes McFingal
15.
Fuck teams with Swivel Strickland, Willow Nightingale, and the Ops, Samoa Joe, and Powerhouse Snops. And
they call themselves the Ops?
Apparently. And Katsuri Shibata Bread. They take on the Death Riders, Neo-Nazi Moxicillin, Claudio Ida Cannoli, Marina You Should Fear, Dord Wheeler Yuta, and the Young Fucks, Matthew and Nick Jackson.
Yeah. Don't see where this is going.
I could maybe say that Kenny and the gang. Kenny and the gang.
Kenny and the gang. There you go. Kenny and the Blowfish.
Yeah. Kenny and the Blowfish get a W, but Jon Moxley still has AEW's balls in a death clutch, so.
I wouldn't say that. I think Tony Khan has him.
think that writers take this. They haven't lost one of matches like this for a while, so um, I think that they're going to continue until either Osprey or Darby finally uncrowns Mox.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, when the loss, what's the word? I mean, when the role, what's the word? I'm thinking, shouldn't the beginning of the end of the Death Rider start with them losing something?
I would say it would start with them losing the title, and then that's when
Oh,
everything, starts to crumble.
nah. That's never how it happens. The same way Rome is built in a day, it wasn't built in a day, it goes down the same manner.
Well, no, I mean he drops the title. Well, he drops the title at All In. Whoever wins the title from him, they'll have because they still haven't done what is it called, Blood and Guts. So afterwards, they'll do Blood and Guts. Half the people in the match will get hurt. Death Riders will lose. And then they'll disband after that, or at least they'll have less power.
You say that, but they could. I'm telling you right now, if they lose that title immediately, the Death Riders are disbanded immediately.
I don't see it that way, but if if that's your opinion on it, I suppose.
When has AEW ever disbanded a faction properly?
Properly. Well, we just talked about the Pinnacle, getting disbanded in like a matter of 3 weeks.
That's my point. So that's what I'm telling you. They won Blood and Guts, or whatever the fuck it was called, and they still got their asses disbanded.
Man, I don't fucking know. I'm going with the Death Riders.
Sorry to rain on that parade, my guy. But
I'm going with the Death Riders. Who are you going with?
Kenny and the Blowfish. I just like that name. That's the only reason I'm even saying it.
Fair enough.
I only want to be with you. Or is it Kenny and the Gang? Kenny and the Sunshine Gang?
I kind of like Kenny and the Blowfish. I think that's a good one.
No. Kenny and the Jets. Elton John would be proud of that.
Okay.
Kenny and the Jets.
Kenny. Okay, that's enough.
Kenny and the Jets.
AEW Continental Breakfast Championship.
Next.
Okea defeats Speed Testicle Mike Bailey. Trios match.
Kind of forgiven, right?
Trios match. The Paragon, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly Parts, and Roderick Strong versus the Don Callis family. Colt Kutska takes Shida, Kyle Flatulence, and Josh Alexander. When did they start calling Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly and everybody the Paragon?
The Timu Undisputed Kingdom.
Right. Well, technically it's discounted Undisputed Era because there's no Bobby Fish, but I don't even know what happened to um
Yeah,
what is their names? Something Canellis, Mike Bennett, and Matt Taven. I don't even know what happened to them.
I mean, but we know who's winning. It's the undisputed whatever.
True. I I think so. Yeah. All right. That brings us to the main event, the last match. The reason you're watching the show? Question mark. Owen Hart Foundation Cup Tournament Final. Winner earns a AEW World Championship match at All In. Porn stars Adam Page versus Will Ospreay. I think this is pretty cut and
I
dry.
mean,
Will Ospreay did not fly all the way from England to the country that he's supposed to work in, once a week just to lose to Adam Page.
that could be that could be the case. Oh shit. I mean, but the thing is that he get the winner of this gets a title match.
Right.
So here's the thing: who has more incentive to fight Moxley, Osprey, or Hangman?
I don't really think it's a matter of who has more incentive. I think it's more on who is Tony Khan more high on right now. And I think the
It's not
obvious.
about who's high on because you can be high on Will Osprey, but don't want him to lose to Moxley.
But who said that he was going to lose to Moxley?
We're waiting on Darby Allin to ascend from the throne like Moses.
That's if he gets down the mountain in time, I would say.
So I'm just saying.
I personally.
So I mean, I would say Hangman wins to lose to Moxley because I mean Swerve he tried to help Swerve do it. I don't see Swerve. I could see Swerve trying to do the same.
I I think that they're going to give the title to Osprey. They've been holding this off since last year when Osprey wrestled Swerve. Um, at a more minor pay preview. So I think that Tony's gonna finally pull the trigger and give Osprey the championship at All In. That's just my opinion.
I mean, I could. I just I don't see. I don't know. So if Osprey wins, he's just gonna. So he's gonna win it just to hold it till Darby comes down and win, and he loses it.
I don't know what happens to Darby if I'm being honest. I think Darby might. I think Darby might have missed his opportunity at this point.
No, the only reason I say they don't because remember Hangman had like family leave for like months, and they fucking held his ass out.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. But I mean, can people can people really hold out longer for them to build a proper rivalry between Darby and Moxley?
I mean. I would say Ospreay wins to lose, and then your boy comes down like Moses and wins this title.
All right. So we have so so are we both going for Ospreay to win the match?
I think Hangman wins.
Okay, so you're Hangman, I'm Ospreay. All right. And that will conclude our coverage of AEW Double or Nothing. That will conclude this episode as a whole as well.
It's never over. Overtime, baby.
Well, for this segment of our talking, I'm sure we'll be recording something after this. But yeah, join us next Saturday as we we review everything that happened this week, which is Saturday night's main event, Battleground, and Double or Nothing, and whatever crazy shit might happen between now and then as well. Maybe Vince Russo will have a list of the 15 things that doesn't make you a mark. Who knows? Maybe WrestleMania will be taking place in Uzbekistan. We don't know.
Uzbekistan?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Of course, thank you for listening. If you like what we're doing, please.
It's going to Vegas, and I just booked my goddamn room
Oh,
from motherfucking. I just.
Oh, did we lose Kaliko? So,
God damn it! I already locked in. I already booked my room and locked in my rate.
so you're. Well, I mean, look at the bright side. If WrestleMania doesn't get announced for Vegas next year, at least you have a reason to go to Las Vegas.
No, because if it ain't that, I'm not going. Sorry.
Well, if you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment, but on YouTube and Castbox. This was sponsored by Rogue Energy and Player One Coffee. Join us next Tuesday and join us this Tuesday and Wednesday as we interview. Well, I should say this Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday as we interview Dustin Wolf, Carew, and Von Dugan. And join us every Tuesday and Wednesday for new incredible interviews, and again next Saturday for our previews and reviews. Follow the show at Wrestling with Epod on X, Thread, and Instagram for information on who we're interviewing, when we're interviewing, down links to those interviews, and so much more. Follow me personally at JamesJ993. Where can we find Kaliko?
I mean, I am Kaliko, or Vegas, or New Orleans, or Miami. Definitely LA, and definitely San Diego. But definitely not New Jersey. Not in Saudi Arabia. They don't sell alcohol at wrestling events. Ain't no sense of me even going. It's wasting my goddamn time. To be quite honest.
Just for a trench coat with little bottles of flasks in
Oh no,
pocket.
they will get your ass. No, that's the problem too. Hell no, fuck that. You get caught over there, Trump ain't gonna send me back. I mean, fuck that shit. I ain't even risking it. I ain't risking it. Let that motherfucker sit. That's what they'll.
For Kaliko Yachts and Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with Entertainment.
I'm dead ass serious. Fuck that. I ain't shit. But New Orleans, hell yeah, I'll be swimming in that shit. Swimming in alcohol. Did I ever tell you the story when they tried to make us buy shots and me and my boy somehow coordinated and got away from the bitches?
I don't believe you have.
Oh my God, we're going offline.
Hey folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show, support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.